How's it going? It's Farmer Nick. We're actually down here at the 200 harvesting beans finally. I am currently in the 270 right now, and we are running grain cart. I got you guys mounted up. So what we're doing right now is we have one dump on us right now. We are currently filling everything back up, so we're probably gonna we got like 3 or 4 more rounds to put on the buggy here, hopefully, and fill the combine full. Then we're gonna go dump the truck. And I think that's it for tonight. I'm not 100% sure what the game plan is yet. But we currently started this field. We've only been down here an hour and we've already got the truck full. But they did go ahead and do, like, I think it was like a 4 or 5 acre field they went and did. It's a little dinky field that we have down here by the 200 that we rent as well. We used to have a bunch more, but we gave them back because they were a bunch of small fields, pain in the ass. They were always muddy. And it wasn't really worth it. We got stuck a couple times and we got pissed off and we told them they could have the field back. So that was the end of that, but we're currently down here. The beans are yielding. I'm not sure what the yield or the moisture or anything of that is right now. We really won't know until we go dump this truck and find out for sure. I've got the auto steer set how we need it. So that is a good part. We got that figured out. He's running auto steer in the combine as well, so that way I can run auto steer and I can be able to watch the head, because as you guys will see when we're unloading on the go, is we're pretty close. We almost need like a extension on our unload auger on the combine to be awesome. But you got to make do with what you got. So I'm not too sure how the vlogs and stuff are going to go, but I plan on doing a vlog here from now until the end of harvest every day if we're going to be going. We'll be back doing some farm sim and GTA later on. I'm not too sure, but let me know down below what you guys are thinking of if you guys are excited for the harvest videos and stuff like that. I know I'll be probably doing some disc ripping here on the weekend, I'm hoping, as long as we miss the rain that they're talking. But yeah, I am talking on the CB here and there. CB don't seem to be working the greatest, but it is the first day, so you're working out the kinks with the CBs and all that jazz. Unfortunately, I can't play the music, but as I was saying in the last video when I was spreading, what was I spreading? The lima bean straw, that there should be a radio station we can use for YouTube, or a bunch of music that you can just, a playlist even would work pretty good, like a country harvesting playlist that YouTube would approve or something, be nice. But I don't know, we always can't make everything right, so we're just playing the sit and wait game here right now. Beans is not as steady as corn. Corn is just go, 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 go. I like corn a lot better because you never really standing still. Because usually when we start doing corn, we have about 4 trucks here, and the combine hardly stops. It's basically the goal on corn. Beans is a little bit slower going. They have not got, there's not a lot of people doing beans really yet. So it's pretty slow. The elevators are not working the normal hours, I don't know. I don't think so. They could be not. But I think we're just gonna fill everything up tonight. At least the buggy here chock full. And then we'll end up starting here probably hopefully about noon tomorrow or later. It's supposed to get pretty cold tonight, so it's gonna start getting tough here early tonight, I got a feeling. So we'll go until we get everything full and then be able to go. But there's 80 to 75 acres down here in the 200. I'm not sure the total acreage that we have of beans to go, but it's a decent amount. But we started, I want to say, shortly after 2, and it's currently 5:21 right now. 20 after 5. So let's unload on the go. Let me know what you guys think. I'll eventually get more mounts and stuff like that. We'll mount you guys somewhere different, but the first day, I think we'll just kind of do something like this. Let me know if you guys like this or not. Field's a little bit rough. You can feel every width of the cultivator, and I think we did the Dagelman in here. We did demo a Dagelman Pro Till, I think they're called. I don't know the exact term. Just unloading the go here. I usually kind of let him get up ahead of me a little bit, and then I can just set her up, and then I just got to usually shift the track just a little bit. first day, so you're usually a little bit rusty at this kind of stuff. I don't know what you guys can see and not. I do apologize. Like, this is going to be the first video, and we'll figure it out how good it is and not. What were you saying? You were cutting out pretty good when you went away from me. I got nothing out of that. I'm not too sure. We don't really have our CB dialed in. It's about useless in my opinion today, but I think we need to get some Midlands around here. It's kind of one thing I want to try, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll get out of his way, because we'll probably end up doing another round. That'll probably top us off decently. He might heap it up more, I'm not 100% sure. It looks like you guys did stay up that time. It's pretty good. Looks like he's going to take another pass across the bush off here for Enrose. I'm not too sure if he's got two different varieties in here, or why he's kind of stabbing in the middle. I guess probably the center of the field. I guess where he's going is the center of the field is going to be a lot drier compared to what we're going to have going on. You guys can see over here, he's just currently working on taking some more end rows off here. Well, we got the grain cart on the back. We got her zoomed in. There you guys go. So we got the grain cart. We're decently full. There's still actually a fair bit of leaves here on the beans that we have, but that is currently what we're dealing with. A few green on the bottom. It's nothing we can really do. We're just gonna keep going with it. We're trying to do like the green spots, and we'll bury it on the bottom of the truck, of course, and then they won't know the difference at the elevator. That's usually what everyone does. So this is the first field we're doing. Well, I guess this is technically the second, but I'd call it the first because the first 4 or 5 acres I wouldn't even worry about calling a field. But if you want to consider that a field, we're on the second field. We're currently just waiting here. There's a lot of sitting and waiting here, sadly, with soybeans. But as you guys, I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but it looks like you guys can see a little bit. Is we are marking at each pass. You're going on an angle, you're going to mark it a little bit. Nothing that the 93 and the disc ripper can't handle. A few little ruts, marks. It's basically more compaction because the ground is kind of loose. You can feel every planter pass because I think we have this field a little bit loose when we pro-tilled this, because we went over it twice with this high-speed Degelman pro-till. It's like a 24-footer or something we had on the 93. We used that a decent amount. We tried that out. We kind of liked it, we kind of didn't. We liked how it chopped everything up, but at the same time, we didn't like how the ends, you'd basically, like, you'd have to run. I think we were up to like 20 mile an hour. You'd have to constantly run with that thing. Otherwise, the thing would just keep going bouncing here. And then we could feel really on the end rows. I haven't really felt it too bad on the end rows here, but I think we did hit the end rows with the cultivator pretty good. So I don't know. I did pro-till this field, so I will kind of roughly know where the bumps are, but I think there's some more bumps over there more. But I also didn't put the headlands on, so I don't know how Dad really made out with the end rows there if he just kept going around and around. Because basically that thing is, you can't stop, or otherwise it'd just get bouncing. You just need that speed and momentum to keep her moving, I think. So can't really see nothing over here. He'll eventually come back and probably dump on us here. I'm not too sure how long we're going to make the vlogs and stuff like that, but if we do end up going to the elevator, I might put a clip in here somewhere about that. I might not. It's kind of one of those things. I'm not sure. But I wonder. nothing beats it a day after your birthday, just harvesting beans. Kind of hoping to do it yesterday, but they're a little bit on the wet side, unfortunately. They weren't quite ready. So, can't really change it. I don't know where he went. Maybe he's going up along the corn. I have my doubts. He's probably coming back and then dump on me. No, he is going up along the corn. Huh. So we could probably end up just driving straight up. Because as you guys, I don't know how well this GoPro. There he goes up the long side here. So we could just slowly put away and we can watch him harvest beans. I don't have very many mounts. All I have is kind of that goofy thing. So we'll just slowly put our way up. That might be all he's gonna put on me, and then he'll put whatever he can on the truck. And then we'll end up tarping the buggy probably to keep the moisture and stuff out overnight. Could be his plan. Usually we keep them right up, but that's with corn, right? Corn you can dry. Beans, you try to handle them as less as you can. You can see the dust. That's about all you guys can really see, unfortunately. This video is kind of not going to be the greatest and everything like that. I do apologize, guys, but this is just kind of the first startup. But this should be going out tomorrow. I'm hoping to get another video out the next day. Like, I'm hoping to be able to get home at night, especially with beans. We should be able to. But if I can stay on top of it and keep making videos every day, I shouldn't have a problem at it. I should be able to get home and edit them a little bit and upload them. Doesn't seem to take very long to edit or upload the way I've been doing it. But I mean, there's multiple ways of editing compared to what I do. Like, lots of people spend hours on going through and editing videos and having them that good. I am just not one of those trained professionals at that kind of stuff. So we're chewing this field off pretty good. We got some corn over here. So this farm's about 200 acres. We got 80 of it in beans, I want to say, and the rest of it's in corn. And then we're gonna do the opposite next year. We're gonna have, there won't be any corn down here next year. There'll be probably peas or lima beans in where we are right now, and then we'll do beans or something on the other half, and then lima beans on the other side again. This farm, we're giving it a rotation. This farm, we've been putting corn on corn for at least 12 years, I want to say we're going on now with corn. This is the first year that we're breaking that again. But I think it's kind of good on the ground to give it a little bit of a break, especially with the corn on corn stalks. They were getting to be quite a pain, especially working them down each fall. It was starting to get a pain. So we figured we had to get something else in here and rotate them. But also, I think we're gonna have to get a VT or something in the spring too. I think it's gonna be better if we could hit something with the VT, like get a Joker or Deere high-speed disc, the 2660s that we mostly run in Farm Sim there. I think it'd be kind of cool to get one of those. And then, because Michael and Ryler have one of them, and they make like gardens with it. So I think it'd be kind of cool to get one of them, but they're not cheap. Like, it'd be really nice to get one of those and then hit the ground once with that, and then hook the cultivator on and just level her out, finish it, work the fertilizer in, and plant her. I think that's something we need to get, a VT for sure. But you just get, there's always things you want and need, and there's ways you can just kind of keep getting. There's ways that you can keep getting it. We might have to hit it a couple times with the cultivator, but we'll get through it. But there was some fields last fall that there was no way we're hitting it with the cultivator first. We had to go, that's why we had to rent this, or demo this Pro-Till thing. Because we needed it, because we made such a mess in some of these fields because it was so muddy, and I was plowing water, and the 93 wasn't liking it, we'll just say that. So we do have cameras on here. We'll get more details and stuff like that as we get going with harvest and get driving on a lot more. we'll take you through and we'll show you what we got in the cab here, and hopefully I'll be able to get a camera person one of these days and be able to show, and I can just do my thing. Because I kind of got to worry about not farm sim, but I kind of got to worry about you guys at the same time. The head and everything like that is I basically prop you guys up, and then I'll worry about the head more than you guys, unfortunately. But that is more priority, the head and the equipment, than a GoPro. If it falls over, it falls over, right? So we're just slowly puttering up to the front here. Looks like we're marking it. We got a decent amount of weight on. Here he comes up. I don't know how much you guys can see all that, but I'll try my best. Has he not got that opened up yet at the end? I thought he had the end rows off. I don't know, like I just came down here and all of a sudden we're going to get a truck, and we went and picked up the truck, and now we're here. So I wasn't here when he first started, but I think he's gonna take another pass. Jesus, jumpy thing. Take another pass across here. Yeah, that's what he is currently doing, is he's gonna take his last pass, a headland across. We usually put about 3 passes on. That'll get rid of the 2 widths of the planter is 40 feet. That head is 35, so yeah, you got a little bit of left. I think there's like 3 or 4 rows that we gotta get. It's not too bad, but you might as well just take another pass off. Makes it so much easier for turning. That way you don't get all these kind of marks, as you guys can see he's got going on here. There's some especially bigger ones where you just cutter it around, but that's nothing to worry about. Like I did say, we are trying GTA out and farm sim at the same time. I'm thinking about getting cattle going on here on Autumn Oaks very soon. I just don't know if it's even worth it anymore. As your hands are over. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, and turn on that post notification. And don't forget to go and check all our other videos out, and we will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.